Welcome to the Golden Gate Trail Classic, folks. My name is Kris Brown. I am your race director. I'm going to go over a few items in advance of the race Saturday and Sunday. As you can see, we got some weather rolling in, a few things to address in response to that. So I'm not going to do a big long spiel here. We're going to try to keep it to 3 to 5 minutes here. So just some key items. First of all, packet pickup. Then we're going to go into arrival, parking, mandatory gear, which includes a waterproof jacket, the drop bag check situation, and then a little conversation about pacers. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Pretty much everything else that we've been getting asked is in the runner's guide, so check the runner's guide on the website. All your information should be in there. Follow up with questions if I don't address something here that is also not addressed in the runner's guide. So packet pickup, first of all. You can pick up your bib and your chip on race morning. However, we recommend coming on Friday to the packet pickup at Sports Basement. There are a lot of you signed up for this race, and that means that on race morning the lines are going to be long. We don't want you to stand in a line for half an hour when you want to be warming up and getting ready for your race. So please come to Sports Basement on Friday from 2 to 7 p.m. We'll try to get as many of you as possible your bibs then, so that we don't have queues on race morning. But that said, if you can't make it, you can come on race morning. Please just allow some extra time. One thing, you cannot come on Saturday to pick up your bib for Sunday. We won't have the infrastructure to get you checked in on Saturday if you're doing one of the Sunday races. So it's either Friday or your race day. Those are your options for picking up your packet. Race day arrival, parking. So Saturday, for you 50K and 50-mile runners, we're here at Crissy Field, kind of the northwestern side of it. There's parking around here. You're going to be here super early. There is metered parking along Mason Street, which is the street that we're on right here. There's also some lots throughout the Presidio here on the road coming in. So it is free for all on parking. It's metered, it's pay by phone, so you are going to have to pay for parking, but there is enough of it around here for all of you folks. So there is no shuttle, no main parking lot, just get to the start area, again, at that northwest side of Crissy Field. On your way in, be looking for spots, park along the road there, and make sure to pay for parking. Sunday, we are doing a shuttle situation because we do have that remote start at Rodeo Beach. So Palace of Fine Arts is your shuttle pickup on Sunday morning. So please head to the Palace of Fine Arts. We have a lot on the west side of the Palace of Fine Arts. We have that whole lot, that's for you to park in. That's also where the shuttle is gonna take off. So that lot on the west side of the Palace of Fine Arts, get there. It's first come, first serve in that lot. We will run out of spots there. If you get there and there's no spots left, there are other neighboring parking lots where you will have to pay for parking. Alternatively, to the east side of the Palace of Fine Arts, there's a neighborhood, no meters, it's Sunday, there's ample parking in there too. So your first option is go to the Palace of Fine Arts, the lot on the west side, try parking there, then try some of the additional lots around the area or the neighborhood on the east side of the Palace of Fine Arts. Regardless, come back to that west side parking lot, and that's where your shuttle is going to take you up to Rodeo Beach. Check the runner guide for start times for the shuttles there, and make sure you get there early. We're going to be running a ton of shuttles up there, but it takes a little while, and we want you to get up to Rodeo Beach in time to potentially pick up your packet and have plenty of time to get ready for the start. So that's your parking situation, and again, check the runner's guide for reiteration of that. Mandatory gear, waterproof jacket. As you can see, I'm getting soaked here. It's going to get a lot worse. We're not totally sure what the weather's going to look like Saturday, Sunday. It's a little touch and go. But for Saturday, folks, mandatory gear, waterproof jacket. So this can be a poncho, this can be a trash bag, whatever. It can be a ski jacket, whatever you want. Just something that is honestly waterproof and is going to keep you dry and warm up there, okay? So start with that. You need to have it on you, whether it's in a pack or your pocket or you're actually wearing it all day long, please. Sunday, we're not requiring it. You should, if you need one, bring it, but some of you folks are going to be moving fast enough that you'll stay warm even if it's wet out. So not required on Sunday, but it is required on Saturday. Waterproof jacket. Headlamp. Not required on Sunday. Saturday, you have to start with a headlamp. We're going to be starting like 2+ hours before it gets light. So please start with a headlamp for the 50-mile runners. 50K runners, not required. Then you can ditch it in a drop bag or with crew or something at an aid station. And then if you're leaving an aid station after 4 p.m., you're going to be required to have a headlamp at that point too. So make sure you start with it. And if you're going to be out there past 4 p.m., make sure you're picking it up at an aid station later. Drop bags and bag check. We have both things. They are different things. So drop bags we are going to be taking from the start line on Saturday to the cardiac aid station, which you will hit twice. So at the start, we can point you to a big box truck that we have. We're gonna be loading your bags in there and taking them out to that aid station. You'll pass that aid station twice, and we'll bring them all the way back to the finish. Please be patient with us getting your drop bags back to the finish. We're gonna be doing as many runs as we can, but you know, if you've gone through the aid station, we're not gonna individually bring your bag back, right? It's gonna be in waves, so if you get back, hopefully we have it pretty close to right after you get here, but just be patient if your drop bag's not here when you get here. Make sure your drop bag is waterproof. Don't put it in something that needs to stay dry, because we may not have it under a tent. We may have too many, they may spill out. So just put it in something that can sit in a little bit of water or on wet ground and can get rained on, please. Sunday drop bags. We will have that same truck will be at the start line at Rodeo Beach on Sunday. And so at the start, you will be able to change your clothes, take off warm layers, put them in your drop bag, throw it in the truck, and we're gonna sprint that thing to the finish line. So again, you can bring your things to the start line at Rodeo Beach, put them in the truck, and we will bring them to the finish line here for you. Bag check. This only applies to Saturday, but we will have a bag check at the start finish also. So we will have a tent here at the start finish where you can take off your layers, put them in a bag, and then we will hold them for you until the finish line, until you come back and finish. So again, make sure they're pretty waterproof, because we can't guarantee that, you know, sideways rain isn't gonna drench these things. Last thing to call out, pacers. So for the 50-mile racers and some of you 50K runners, you're gonna want a pacer out there. Check the runner guide for where you are allowed to pick up a pacer. Anywhere you are allowed to pick up a pacer, we will have a pacer check-in. Your pacer needs to have a bib on. So you can either have your pacer come and sign a waiver at packet pickup on Friday. Unlikely, they probably don't want to come to that. Or wherever they are going to start pacing you, we will have a little QR code they can open up, sign the waiver online. Then we will give them a pacer bib, and then they are allowed to accompany you. So just make sure that your pacers know that they're gonna be signing a digital waiver and getting a pacer bib, and they must have that on to be pacing you out on course. That's what I got for you. If you have more questions, please refer to the runner guide first, read that. There's lots of details in there, and then follow up with any other questions you have. Hopefully the weather's not too bad this weekend, but if it is, I mean, it's a different kind of gorgeous. So stoked to see you on Friday, or on Saturday and Sunday and Friday at that packet pickup. Yeah, get excited. See you soon.